The Evils for me is like how Take It in Blood is for me on It Was Written. The Evils makes me feel like that second and third verse. It puts me in a different place. And when I seen Jay break it down on the Reasonable Doubt VH1 Classic Albums documentary, the way he breaks it down, and I see the enthusiasm how he breaks it down. He's like, "Yo," he said, "This is one of my." He said it's his favorite Jay-Z song. He says it's his favorite song, and the way he describes it, the way he breaks it down, I'm like, "Oh my god!" It was always number 1 or 2 for me, always, even since a kid. Like it's just the way he breaks it down. That second verse, the way he strings. Thinking back when we first learned to use rubbers, he never learned. So in turn, I'm kidnapping his baby's mother. The craziness about how ill that is like, yo, it's like, yo, you on the block. Me and you got the same lessons. The OGs taught us the same shit. Like, yo, my man, yo, learn how to use a condom, son. Don't be impregnating these shorties out here. Like, yo, other dude chose the other route. He was running up in shorty, no precaution. Now she's pregnant. Now he has the baby mom. So now he has the baby mother to kidnap. So you put yourself in that situation.
Or really, I took that line as the same way as you. We learn the same thing, but he just could never get the grasp of it. Like we're trying the same thing out, but for whatever reason, however way you got there, you fucked up. Yeah. And you, for whatever reason, you got the disadvantage.
Yes.
And I want to take advantage of it. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yo, listen. That second verse, man. We used to fight for building blocks. Now we fight for blocks with buildings that make a killing. The closest of friends when we first started. What grew apart as the money grew. We soon grew black-hearted. Thinking back when we first learned to use rubbers. He never learned, so in turn, I'm kidnapping his baby's mother. My hand around the collar, feet in the cheese. She said the taste of dollars was shitty, so I fed her 50s. About his whereabouts, I wasn't convinced. I kept feeding the money till the shit started to make sense. Who could ever foresee it? We used to stay up all night at slumber parties. Now I'm trying to rock this bitch to sleep. All the years we were real close. Now I see his fears through her tears. No, she wishing we were still close. Don't cry, it is to be. In time, I take away your miseries and make it mine. The way he breaks that shit down, like that whole thread from that first line, like we used to fight for building blocks. Like we was in daycare together playing with blocks. We used to fight for building blocks. Now we fight for blocks, the buildings that make it killing. The closest of friends when we first started. Like all of that. Like, yo, listen, you grew up in the hood. You've heard these type of stories. Like dudes that grew up with each other and then cats start hustling and money starts getting in the picture. And then money gets the best of two dudes. Money becomes between that friendship.
Just success in general.
The success, yeah. And Jay's talked about that all throughout his career, from Reasonable Doubts till now. You know what I'm saying? Even on Black Republicans. Like, yo, It's just, man. But yeah, D Evils that's my number 1, man. And then it's Can I Live?
The Evils is number 1. That threw me off.
Yeah, listen. Yo, listen, bro. Jay left Earth for me on the Evils, man. Like it's crazy that's a gospel record that DJ Premier sampled. It's crazy. That's a gospel record, and then of course Murder Is the Case. And then we got the Prodigy line in there, Illuminati on my mind, soul in my body. And what Can I Live in the Evils? It's all like for the longest, it's always been a toss-up between those two. Like, yo, which one is number 1 and number 2? The last several years has been the Evils for me. But put it in perspective.